2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Players' Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Welcome back to the stadium course, TPC Sawgrass. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, you know you're at Pete Dye's big property as soon as you get underway here.
Opening par 4, 426 yards, and this fairway sits more across you instead of in front of you, so players want to generally work the golf ball from left to right to give them the best odds of finding the fairway. Second shot is to a plateaued green that usually runs a little bit from left to right down the slope. Not an overly difficult starting hole, but one that's tough to make birdies on, but pars should be easy to swing by.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's see how it unfolds. Attaboy, good shot. Playing from 110 yards out. Going with the 9-iron, I think. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. That was special.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
11 feet left to the hole.
This is their look at birdie.
Well, that's a lovely way to get going. They've already started this event under par.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
The first of our birdie opportunities comes second, par 5.
Driver not necessarily required here because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left, and if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par 5s on this layout. Yep, that'll work. That's fine. John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Ricky Fowler as he gets set for his next shot here on the 12th.
Oh, you know you want to.
That's outstanding. What a putt. And that will move him to 6 under par. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Great shot. Putting for an eagle. Oh, so close. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Ooh, a couple of birdies on the bounce. Look who's on a roll. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Currently a couple under for the event. Let's take a look at the par 3 third. Straight away mid-iron to short iron shot.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back. But this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
Oh, that's a lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 3rd. Wonderful shot. Currently at 3 under for the day. Well, the fourth is another great example that it doesn't need to be a long par four to be a testing one. This fourth can be menacing, can't it?
Just a small little twisty par four. Just going to take out a fairway wood, find the fairway, and from there you're going to have a small second shot, probably a wedge. 3 distinct sections to this green: the front, the right, and the back left, and all of them have their difficulties when hitting your approach shot into them. However, in my mind's eye, if you find the fairway, you should have a decent look for birdie.
Let's check in with Lydia Ko from earlier.
Second shot here.
Solid putt, that. Let's get back to it, shall we? Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Yeah, this is sitting up nicely. It's not going to cause any troubles.
Not bad. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Hey, that's a chance. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And that will take him to 4 under. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. All right, Rich, the par 4 fifth. A strong hole, this one, isn't it?
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad, but a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
Always a good way to start. Let's see where they go from here.
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. The tee shot at the par 4 6 has changed a lot now that that tree's been taken out of the way, Rich. But what do you think of this short par 4?
I missed the tree. I thought that was a really cool feature of this hole. You had to flight it underneath the tree back in the day to find the fairway. The bunker down the left-hand side has been expanded quite a bit as the lake on the left-hand side has been added as well. The front part of this green is protected by tall palm trees that will certainly make you think on your second shots. This is a wonderful little par 4.
Nicely holed. Sitting at 5 under par in their round. That one should find the surface. Oh, that's a great approach shot. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400+ attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. As we go from a wonderful little par 4, we go to a challenging, longer par 4, the 7th.
Par 4, 451 yards, all sorts of danger down the left-hand side. Hit your tee shot out to the right. Second shot, find the green, 2-putt, and sprint to the tee on the 8th.
There's been some great action out on the course. Let's take a look at this highlight from another person's play.
This is how you do it, 7 days a week.
Oh, that's a cracking good shot, as they say over there in UK. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Time for the second shot here at the 7th. This one heading towards the green. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the 7th. 7 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And that will take him to 7 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 8th hole, a long par 3 stretching 240 yards at its maximum. It's no sleeper, that's for sure.
I don't find anything sleepy about this hole. The front of this green is so narrow. There's no place to land it, especially when they put the flagstick there. This hole will grab your attention, as it should, because it's a long iron to a sliver of an opening. Even when they put the pin on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. The center of the green all day long here.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Chance to move to 8 under here.
Come on, ball, don't deny him.
Well, that'll help you move up the leaderboard. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The front 9 at TPC Sawgrass finishes with a par 5, but not easy to get there in 2.
It is not. A big tee shot down the left center is required. Anything out to the right could catch that bunker and even fall into the water over there on the right. If you decide to go for it, you have to hit a fairway metal long iron high over some trees on the left-hand side to a very narrow green. The layup shot out to the right will make that third shot so much easier into this tiny green.
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Ooh, right by the hole. Ooh, good look at birdie here. And that puddle drop. Well done. Now at -9 for the day.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
As you make the turn here at TPC Sawgrass, the 10th hole is a clever one.
Pretty basic par 4, just 424 yards from the back tee. Players take out a hybrid or a 3-wood, hit it out to the right-hand side, which will leave a short second shot. However, lots of undulations on this green, so make sure your second shot is the correct distance.
Well struck. From about 130 yards here. Going with the 8-iron here. That could play. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. And a chance for a spot in the top 20 on the leaderboard.
What a putt. Started this perfectly.
Johnny Mack, what's the news?
Hello up there. We are checking in down here with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the 14th.
Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
Come on, ball. Come on.
Super shot, that. Oh, she'll take a spot, the top 5 to boot. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole. Three under par on a hole. Mark me down for an albatross. Thank you very much.
That'll help make a big move.
Hello. Worth another look, shall we?
Yeah, this was a gift. Wasn't expecting this.
Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Well, the tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just a decision whether the player goes for it or not.
they can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, and little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Good stroke. And that will drop in for a birdie. He's currently tied for 8th. Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13.
So many different levels to this green. On the par 3, playing 181 yards from the back. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in 1, but watch out if you hit in the wrong spot on the green. It'll be difficult to 2-putt from there. This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Outstanding approach shot. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies.
And there it is.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Trailing by 4 strokes. Plenty of trouble around this golf course. The 14th, the par 4, represents a number of that.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back 9, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
This is looking pretty good in the air. That's a wonderful shot here at the 14th and sets up a chance for birdie.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Putting for birdie here. And down it goes. He's currently sitting in 7th. The par 4 15th again requires another strong tee shot because there's some trees in the way, Rich.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to 2-putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
And it drops into the bucket. What a shot. Let's return to live play now. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. Well, this would be a good putt to make to move into the top 5. This looks good. That's inside the range. Step aside, gents. This man's marching into the top 5. Lydia Ko is currently on top of this one. As we head to the 16th tee, the famous par 5 reached the start of the gauntlet.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, And let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do. But watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
That's nicely done. To win the Players' Championship, you've got to run the gauntlet, Rich. Here we are with that big testing second shot at 16.
The water down the right-hand side is very obvious. What's not obvious are the grass bunkers on the left-hand side. You hit it in those, no guarantee of getting up and down. If you take on the green and find it, then you're almost guaranteed a birdie 4.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup.
He's made it for eagle. He's in a share of 3rd place.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Rich, the par 3 17th. Honestly, one of the most famous in golf, but it's a really tough test when the pressure's at its highest.
When you play here in a practice round, it looks like you could just throw it on there. But when you're in a tournament round, it doesn't even look like it exists. The hole changes so much when the tournament starts. That's what I love about it. You just add 35,000 people who are having some fun and ready to heckle you if you knock it in the water. Good luck. Enjoy.
And a chance to move into a tie for second here. This is a good chance. And that's for birdie. Well holed. And after that hole, the standings have this player in 2nd place, behind Tiger Woods. Let's head to the finishing hole, this wonderful par 4 18th. Wonderful only if you're a spectator.
It's wonderful if you're not playing it for a lot of cash. It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow, try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there, hit it out to the right-hand side of the green somehow, also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole. Probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
And that'll be all she wrote today. Well played.